Do you find yourself dating the same kind of person over and over again, even when you know it's not working or it's not good for you? The truth is, sometimes what feels familiar in love just isn't healthy. It's just familiar. And that feeling starts often way earlier than you may think. Childhood experiences shape how you show up in relationships. Your childhood is like a foundation of a house. You know, if it is solid, built with love and consistency and emotional safety, you're more likely to enter adulthood with self-worth, with the expectation that love should feel like that, you know, secure, kind, respectful. But if that foundation was shaky and had cracks, if you grew up around chaos, emotionally neglected, manipulated, or just inconsistency, your adult relationships might mirror that. And not because you want it, but just because you're wired to seek out what you know and what feels familiar, because that will feel safe to you. So, you know, your brain really isn't built to seek out happiness necessarily, but familiarity, you know. So even if your childhood didn't feel safe and you know that consciously, your nervous system, your subconscious may still chase that emotional blueprint because it's what it knows how to navigate. So you may feel more drawn to partners who are emotionally unavailable, right? Or you may shut down when someone gets too close. And those aren't just like personality quirks, they're adaptations for survival. They're strategies for survival that your younger self developed in an environment where they didn't feel consistently safe. So a lot of people will be, even if they had a tough childhood, or like, I'm fine now, but that's often because they just learned to be high functioning. And if you haven't really worked through it, it can just continue to show up in relationships. And, you know, in ones where you feel like you have to earn something when really you should have walked away. But none of this has to be permanent. Your brain absolutely can be reprogrammed and rewired. Your patterns can shift. Therapy, education, talking it out with your friends and loved ones can help you rewrite your patterns, your expectations, and relearn what healthy relationships actually feel like, what real chemistry is, and learning to feel safe and loved, even in relationships that may feel boring just because they're not chaotic. You can relearn those things over time. So if you're noticing that your adult love life feels like similar to your childhood dynamics and not in a good way, then that is a clue that there's something to work on there. And I encourage you to find a therapist, talk to your friends, talk to your loved ones, you know, and start that process of relearning what healthy love actually is. If you have an experience with this, drop it in the comments because I'm positive there's someone out there that needs to hear it.